Welcome back to another episode of Procrastination Garage. My name's Matt. Well, what's in store for this week? We are back working in the trailer, but that's not until the end of the video. I can tell you though that I am very happy with our accomplishments. Also in this video, some more snowmobiling activity. We had a couple more events and those are covered here. So I hope you sit back, watch the video, hit the like button, subscribe, tell all your friends. We'll see you at the end. It's Tuesday and we're on the road. We're headed to our cabin in Northeast Oregon. It's just a day trip. We're going down and back. It's like 3 hours to get there, 3 hours to get back, but I haven't been there since November and I just want to make sure the cabin's still okay. Hasn't been broke into, doesn't have a tree sitting on top of it, anything like that. And I've been wanting to get down there and there just hadn't been time. And so today was the day. We'll see how it goes. Well, we made it to our road. Of course, there's no driving in this time of year, unless you've got a tracked ATV or UTV like some of these people, or snowmobiles. It's an easy hike in today. The surface is hard packed and only got to go about a quarter of a mile. We made it and the cabin seems no worse for wear. We might as well hang out for a couple hours. So I've got a fire going. The cabin check is complete. Time to hike back out. 3-hour drive home. Was it worth it? Well, the fact that the place was okay, maybe not. But how else would I have known? It's dark and still headed home. Figured I'll be home. It's about 6:30 now. Figured I'll be home around 7:30. So, productive day. I mean, we determined the cabin is still standing. Tomorrow we're going snowmobiling. It's Wednesday morning around 9 a.m. Headed into the Little Natchez Snow Park. Today's just a fun ride. Although I say that, I'm carrying a chainsaw and there are a couple trees down. We may or may not be helping with those. I know they already have a crew that came up here to do that, so we may or may not help out. But we've got some roads up here that I've never been on that I want to explore today, so that's what we're going to do. It's Thursday, about noontime, temperature 20 degrees, and with the wind chill it is 7 degrees. Yeah, winter has made a return, and I have got to get some work done today because we got to get some swapping done because we've got a ski benders kids ride going on Saturday, and I'm taking the Wassa safety trailer up and my daughter and I are going to be manning it. So we need to get snowmobiles loaded in it, we need to get stuff out of it from last weekend, the barbecue and whatnot. And this is just not great weather. You guys can probably hear the wind that's probably affecting the audio, and I'm sorry. Okay, I can admit when I'm a dumbass. I moved the green truck out here, and I actually had the front tire sitting right about here. And I'm trying to get this trailer backed in here, and basically that truck was in the way. And I kept getting closer and closer to it. I pulled out once, pulled around, backed in again, same damn thing. God, I'm an idiot sometimes, but it's in here now. Let's get the barbecue out. The barbecue moved just a little bit on the way home. Not much, but that's the reason I had it strapped front and back and over the top. And as a side note, as a backup, I'd actually brought that little barbecue there. But you know what? Didn't have all the pieces to it. Not sure where the other piece is. Must be in the motorhome somewhere. My daughter's sled is warming up. Need to get it out of my trailer and put in the safety trailer. Next, let's get my sled unloaded and ready to go into the trailer as well. Ready to load. Almost. Need to put the ski glides on. There we go, all loaded up. Got 2 sleds in there and then got a bunch of stuff for promoting the Washington State Snowmobile Association. A couple of chairs for Ryan and I, porta potty. I think we're ready for Saturday. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to take this up and drop it in the snow park so it's pre-positioned. One more thing I did want to do, and that was plug into shore power to make sure the battery is good and charged up. We'll be using the heater on Saturday, and the blower motor is 12 volt and sucks a lot of juice. It's Friday morning, about 9:30. Going to take the snowmobile trailer up to the snow park and stage it. Boy, today's a much improved day. Blue sky, no wind. It's only about 16 degrees, but with the sun out, it feels okay. Temperature's supposed to come up around 30. So let's hit the road. Almost to the snow park. We'll drop this trailer off and then head back to town. Got more work to do. I'm dropping the trailer right there. They're going to move it where they want it when they're ready. So I'm done up here for today. Trailer drop, headed out. That was quick and easy. They've got a lot of work ahead of them back in there, getting everything organized. A couple of snowmobile trail groomers were parked in the way of where they want the trailer, so they'll have to move it. But that's fine. So let's head back to town and split some wood. So there's the wood pile. How much of it are we going to split? Nah, I don't know. Until I get tired of splitting it, I guess. I think we were pretty productive. We basically split one row there, so that's good. Most of it we split pretty small, put it in the back of the truck. I was going to take it up to the house and put it inside, let it dry a little bit, but this stuff's actually pretty dry, so I'm going to just go ahead and put it in the tag along that's in that trailer. We've got this mess to clean up. What am I going to do with all this? I'm just going to put it in a wheelbarrow and move it up by my burn pile, and next time I burn, I'll just burn some of this. And we've got everything put back in the shop. ATV, the UTV was parked over there, so we're all good to go. So once we get a little bit cleaned up, we'll be done for the day. perfect? Hardly. But look at all the leaves and everything I've got to deal with. So there's no reason to make this all pretty. I need to get my leaf blower out and get all this stuff blown down to the grass. Not today. The problem stopping projects midstream is that you end up with something like this, which is basically all the stuff for the lighting project that I was working on in last week's video. Of course, now I want to put wood in this, but I'm not done with the lighting project, so I don't want to take all the tools and stuff out of this trailer. So we're just going to move them down on the ground. We've got lots of room because there's no sleds in here. No, 2 of them are missing. And then we'll fill this up with wood, and then we'll flip the lid closed, and we'll put the tools back on it. And in the process, we're going to spin this around so it's pointing out the other way. No biggie, I guess. As you can see, the tag along is full of wood. Just need to add a little more kindling to it and I'll be ready to go. And the extra I had, I just stacked up right there. So the wood on the right there, we'll call that event wood. That's wood that's chopped into smaller pieces for easier, quicker burning. And then this stuff here was other stuff I split today that is a bigger diameter and good for in the wood stove. Say hi. Mount Rainier. And over there's the Stewart Range. just like that, the party's over. 5 o'clock. Everybody's going home. It's Monday, and look at that. It's snowing. I don't know if we like that or not. I'd say we don't like it. We want it in the mountains. We don't want it here at home. As you guys can probably imagine, I'm still working on last week's video. So let's get back in the snowmobile trailer and see if we can get some more lights installed. So back in the trailer, I ordered another 5-pack of these lights. And so now I have enough to finish this job. I think I was only missing one. Our next step is we want to put lights in this panel here, one here and one over here. And that's going to mean taking this trim piece down, which runs the whole length there. That'll allow us to run this red wire up to here and then up through the roof all the way over, like we did on those there. If you didn't see that in last week's video, go check it out. You can see I started to unscrew these screws last week, thinking I was going to take this panel down. I didn't have to, but I do need to screw those back in. So anyway, I guess I need to start by getting that panel out. Not easy, but it's out. All right, so now we'll bring this red wire over to right about here. I've got the cutout for the first light, and I've got the holes for mounting it. It was pretty easy. Now we'll go ahead and do the second one on the other side, and that one I'll show you in fast motion. Number 2 is done. We just have to string a wire from there back over, where is it, to there, and then over to the edge. That'll be fun. As you could probably tell, that was a bit of a struggle, but I got my wires coming across to there. I got my wires dropping in there, and I've got them coming up where they need to. So now we just need to hook lights in here and here. You saw me install that one. I just finished installing that one, and all our wiring is hooked up. So let's come over here, turn on the switch. That one's on, and now that one's on. Perfect. So now we got 5 out of 6. So I'll shut these off. Move on to the last one, that one there. I say last one, and actually, I want to put another one right up there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get the wires to that one, so I'm not sure we're going to do that today, but we're going to work on it. But let's get this one swapped first. I still haven't replaced that one, but I did add one up front here. And I ran the ground wire over to here, and interestingly, this white wire up in here, which has been our ground wire in the past, is a positive. And now the black wire is the ground, and I've got a white wire going to the ground up there. Whatever. They got lazy here and used the white wire for positive. I'm not sure why. Anyway, then I've got my positive wire runs basically across here. It comes down behind this panel, and that's it right there. And it hooks in with my red wire down there. So, in theory, I haven't checked it yet. Let's turn the lights on and see what we got. Look at there. Okay, so we're doing well. The only one we got left to do is that one, so let me jump to it. That's it, the last light's installed. We now have 7 LED lights in here. Quite an upgrade from the 2 incandescents we had before. So we know all of it work except for this last one. Turn the switch on. Ah, look at that. So everything is working. Yay. So now we just got to put the trim pieces back over against the wall here. Never say we don't go above and beyond here on Procrastination Garage. You can see I added zip ties, and I even came along and drilled some holes in the framework here to hold the wires with other zip ties. See, done that. Anyway, I got it all the way along here. So everything is kind of tucked up out of the way, so when I put the metal panel back on, it'll go on easier. So that's where I'm at now. I'm going to put one of the panels on, and I'll show you when I'm done. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. The first panel tucked in there, nice and easy. I was a little concerned because I had to tuck it around the other piece down there, but it went in just fine. So that one's in. Now, before we put the last piece back in, we need to fix this little strip. It's been loose for a long time. I think what I'll do is I'll just put a couple of screws up in here to hold it. So I need to do that. Look at that. Put a few screws in down the way. Yeah. That's not going anywhere. Well, how do you like them apples? This project's almost done. We got all the trim pieces back. We got all the lights in and working. We've got them installed on a timer, so they'll shut off without running my battery down. The only thing we haven't done is we haven't hooked up the little solar charger, but here's what I've learned. I'm going to leave this front piece off here, and I can put the solar charger right up above here on the roof, and I can run a wire down along, I'm hoping, on the outside, and there's a little running light right out here on the front of the trailer, and I'm going to tuck in underneath it and come up and in through here with my power wire, and then come across and tap right into the battery boxes right there. So that's the next project. That'll probably happen next week, and I'm looking forward to getting it done. But I am so happy having upgraded lights in here. Awesome. That's going to wrap up this week's Procrastination Garage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure and hit the like button, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what project you're procrastinating on or what projects you're actually getting done. Remember, the goal of Procrastination Garage is for me to be motivated, to get out and work on my projects, whether it's in the shop, out in the yard, or up in the mountains. Now, granted, if I'm up in the mountains, I'm probably playing. So until next week, this is Procrastination Garage. My name is Matt, and we'll see you then.